Guys, I got the best news for you. Best breaking amazing news. Guys, recall after Dele Farotimi was abducted and kept in dungeon. No, I didn't call it prison, but I call it dungeon in a kitty. Afe Babalola and all the psychophants around the always stooge, they started going from one court to another to obtain all manner of insane, you understand, order to debar him one. Also, one of the son of the judge, right, obtain an order. This Nigeria and its criminal justice. Obtain an order to stop the sale of his book and collect all the proceeds. Now, guess what? Today, he has Afe Babalola himself has been disgraced. They don't humiliate her. Almighty Babalola. Let me read the news for you. According to People's Gazette, LPDC rejects Afe Babalola's request to debar Farotimi over defamation allegation. Legal Practitioner Disciplinary Committee (LPDC) has turned down Afe Babalola's request to revoke the law practicing license of lawyer and author Dele Farotimi over allegation body of criminal defamation and professional misconduct. Olodo. Let me be addressing it as I'm reading it. If Dele Farotimi, who exposed the rot in the judiciary, repeatedly died in his book, you call it professional misconduct. How about you that sent police to come and abduct it from Lagos to Ekiti to go and face a case that the law, that is no longer in existence. The law is no longer in existence, you understand? In the state, they were not aware of that. Okay, you couldn't, this was supposed to be a civil matter. Go to court, and let police invite him, let him write his statement, take the charge him to court. But you went to keep him indoors or kept him in prison for 3 weeks, and you are calling professional misconduct. They're not born Afe Babalola. All those supporters, they're not born away. Let me continue reading. LPDC replies to a petition authored by Ola Faro, a lawyer in Emmanuel Chambers, alleging Mr. Farotimi made defamatory statement against the Supreme Court and the legal profession in his controversial book, Nigeria and its Criminal Justice System. In this report, marked B8B L/LPDC/1571/2024, the legal committee said offenses identified in the petition are linked to Mr. Farotimi's capacity as an author, not during his practice as a legal profession. The LPDC chairman, Justice Isaac Usman Bello, further noted the petition could not be granted due to jurisdiction limitations, advising parties involved to rather seek redress in court. The publication is an intellectual property and not a conduct or action committed while practicing as a legal practitioner. All aggrieved parties who find the publication defamatory should ventilate their grievances through the regular court, the report noted. Meanwhile, Mr. Farotimi on Tuesday regained freedom from prison, having met his bail conditions. I'm pleased to report that Dele Farotimi is no longer being held at the prison yard in Ekiti State and is now returning home to Lagos. The struggle continues, wrote Omoyole Suore, a human rights activist on X. I saw that in the morning. Guys, you see, the Bible said, oppression makes a wise man mad. When these people, because they didn't do the right thing, they tried to oppress Dele Farotimi. While they were oppressing, they didn't know they were oppressing God. See, God is a God that hates oppression. The moment you feel you have level, you think you've got connection, you think you got power, and you see you can do and undo, there God will step in. I tell people, mass conclusion is God's preamble. Afe Babalola is the Almighty. When he was trying to humiliate Dele Farotimi, he didn't know God was sitting down watching. The Bible said the book of Psalm chapter 3 from verse 1. Either Psalm chapter 3 or Psalm chapter 2, it should be chapter 3. He said, why do they heed the rage? The people, imagine a victim. Why do they heed the rage? Afe Babalola, Pablo Escobar, Chief Tinubu, and the police IG, they imagine a victim. Why do they heed the rage? The people, Afe Babalola, Chief Tinubu, IG police, they imagine a victim. He said, but he that sits in them, he shall laugh, and he shall hold them in derision. You see the way God How is God laughing at Tinubu now, laughing at Afe Babalola by bringing this small disgrace? When he first did that, Nigerians roar. They didn't know that Dele Farotimi will gain such a massive crowd, such a massive support, almost 85% to 90% of Nigeria, including legal practitioners, supported Dele Farotimi. They didn't know that. Now, the disciplinary committee, you understand, they took him to the the legal practitioners, right? The disciplinary committee, they rejected it. Number one, these guys not got practicing, they don't have the right. Number two, we don't have the power. Go to court, you want to do. In a free and fair, you understand, just the way Tinubu, APC can never win in a free and fair contest in an election. So in this Dele Farotimi case, in a free and fair, before a judge that is not partial, Afe Babalola to her, you don't win. He cannot win, never. I want to ask you, dear viewers, do you think if this case of Dele Farotimi is brought before a court that is not in support of any party, that want to really deliver justice, do you think Afe Babalola will win? Do you really think so? If you think you will win, why did they fight the case in Lagos? Why did they have to abduct him? Why did they have to seize the phone of his staff? Dele Farotimi wrote a book. Why did they try to oppress it? They were acting what he wrote in the book. They played on the movie. Imagine, on the day the magistrate was to deliver judgment, you know what happened, guys? Somebody, Almighty called him. He left the seat, went to the office, picked the call. He now came back. It was what the person instructed him, the bail condition. That's what he gave. They would have not released him, not that Nigerians roar. They will not be careful, you understand, to go more into their manipulation because they know Nigerians were watching. What is your take on this, my friends? Help me like this amazing video. Please share until everyone see it. The Lord bless you.